Morning, everybody. Hi, welcome to Facebook Friday. How's everybody doing? Just gonna wait a couple of seconds. Hi, if you're logging on now, hi again. Just wait for a couple of seconds. Okay, so Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. Welcome to my Facebook Friday morning. So I hope you're all doing well. Let me grab a sip of my coffee. Was that rude? Sorry. Okay. Let's see when everybody gets on. So today, a couple of things first I just want to go over. Remember, this is the last month of celebration. So you want to get your orders in so that you can get those celebration items free. Things are running out. The ribbon came back, then it went away again. So you definitely want to get your orders in. Also for the celebration coordination. Again, this is the first time they ran this. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Trish. Yes, I'm up early. Always on Friday, Trish. So they ran out of, or depleted their order of hop around framelits. So, you know, don't wait to order these items, okay? Because they may run out. I mean, it's the first time they ran a promotion like this where they had coordinating framelits for the celebration. They really tried to figure out how many they're going to need ahead of time. They're only available for a month, so sometimes that's a little hard to do. Okay, so absolutely get those orders into me. Okay? All right, so let me flip the camera so I can show you what I'm going to do. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Philomena. Now, again, if you have any questions, just post them here. If I don't get them, get back to you right now, I will later on today. I promise. And for measurements, as I go ahead with the measurements and telling you the measurements of the card I'm going to do today, if you miss it, don't worry. I'm going to go back and post it on this Facebook Live and also on my YouTube channel later, Stampers Delight. Okay, so give me one moment. Okay, so again, don't forget the celebration coordination is going on right now. You want to get those orders in. Also, you want to sign up. If you're thinking about it, now's the time to do it because you do get, or you can get that bag, but also you get $175 worth of merchandise, plus your starter kit, plus your business supplies for $99 without the bag, $129 with the bag, and that ends March 31st. You have nothing to lose, okay? Seriously, this is when I joined Stampin' Up 18 years ago during celebration on the 19th. And with that said, don't forget I'll be giving away Happy Mail, sending cards out. So if you see your name pop up on Facebook at any time during the month, you do need to contact me. If you don't contact me within, a week, then, I can't keep up with this. So contact me. I will get you out whatever it is. It's going to be a grab bag type thing. So, and oh, by the way, don't worry if you're overseas, my Australia friends, Canada, UK, France, I can send cards to anywhere. It's not like Stampin' Up product, okay? Okay, so let's get started. So for today's card, what I'm going to be using is some baby sets, okay? Let me just move this. And before I forget, there's my March host code. It's a little small, so you can go online and see that if you'd like to order. Whoop. Let's move this out of the way. Okay. So I'm going to be using two baby sets. They are both from the annual catalog, page 84 and 89, Baby Bear and Sweet Baby. So a little bit different here because I've been focusing on our occasions catalog, but I wanted to do these because this card that I'm going to show you, I did a long time ago at one of the, when we used to call them regionals, which is like the on stage. You ready for me to bring in the card? And this is a real tease because then I'm going to show you some other things. I'm going to be doing a baby dresser card. So quite a few years ago, I did a dresser card with a framelit that we had that looked like a dress and a pocketbook. And it looked like this. So this is my dresser card. And this punch we don't have anymore. And the dress framelit we don't have anymore. but I'm going to show you how you can do the same card with what we have that you can order now. So this is the card, and I'm going to flip the camera just so you can see it at a different angle. Okay, so this would be if you opened it. And of course, I don't have anything stamped in there. But let me just flip the camera for a second. Okay, hi. All right, so this is what it would be like looking at it front ways, okay? And it would stand up like this. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Megan. Okay, so that's the dresser card. All right, let's flip it back down. So again, this is the card I'm going to be showing you, but with the baby sets today. Before I show you what I've come up with, I want to show you a couple of simple stamping projects I did with that same baby set. Okay, so this is Jump for Joy. I love the saying inside. Oh, great, Angie. Angie says she made one of those dresser cards before. They're not as hard as they look, are they? And then here's another simple stamp card. And I did this one that looks like a present, with a little bow that way. Okay. And here's the dresser cards I did. Okay, so the first one, I brought it in, I'm bringing it in. I'm going to bring it up close so you can see it. This is with the baby bear. This is with both stamp sets. Okay, and I will give you the front look of it when we're done. And for the dresser legs, I used the punch that you can purchase now, which is this one. Okay, and I'll show you all that. And of course, I also used the Crackle background. So that's one of them. Then I did it in blue. And you can see this is shiny because that's our foil paper, which makes it look like a mirror. And this is our, I'll tell you which ribbon this is. This is our, I always call it something different. This is in the linen ribbon. Let me just show you. So what I did with that is I folded a little piece so next to the diaper pins so it looked like a little diaper. Judy says she burned breakfast watching the video. Sorry. Okay, and of course these are our pearls, a metallic pearls. Same on here. I used the gold and the silver. This one I didn't put a saying inside yet. And then the other one I did without the bear but bringing in the sweet baby is, and I'll have to flip the camera so you can see, I put Jump for Joy here and with the jumper, the little jumper, and some of the tulle ribbon. So let me flip the camera because this one I really like. Well, I like them all, but you see how it looks like it's a little, let me see if I can do that. It says Jump for Joy, and you can't really see it on the, maybe you can. So it looks like he's jumping, or she's jumping in front of the mirror. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, so let's get started. Let me show you how I did that. Okay, grab all my pieces here. And I will tell you the measurements, but then, again, I will add them later on. So you're going to take a half a sheet of cardstock. And, again, there might be other measurements out there. This is what worked for me. I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. I'm going to line this up at the 2 3/4 mark right here. And then the paper cutter, I'm going to line up at 1 1/4, right there. And I'm going to drag it down to 4 3/4. There's 4 1/2. 4 3/4. If you don't cut it down far enough, you can just snip it later on. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. So then I'm going to put this away, put it over there so it's out of my way, and you've got this little slit there. Okay? Then I'm going to bring in my scoring board. It's easier with the scoring board. You're going to take the side, if you look at that slit, not the wider end, the narrow end. You're going to line that up. And you see I marked these. You're going to score at 1 1/4, but you're only going to go down to the slit part. Okay? So you're going to go to 1 1/4. One and 3/4. 4 3/4. Okay, so let me bring that back up. And again, I will put the measurements on. If you can see those. Now you see that it didn't quite, my slit wasn't quite long enough, but that's okay because I'm going to snip that later. Okay, then watch what I do. I'm going to flip it, put it right back up there, and I didn't put a marker in there because I didn't want to confuse myself. I'm going to go to 4 1/4, which is right here, and I'm going to drag that down to the slit. That's it. Okay, again, I will put those measurements on the video later and on my YouTube channel, and then you can just follow along. Okay, so when you bring it back around this way, and I will be folding those, but before I do that, I want to make this look like an antique dresser. So what I'm going to do, for a minute, I'm going to slide this over here. I'm going to bring in my Crackle Paint. Now, if you saw my Did You Know series, you can you can use your background stamp different ways. You can put it on our big block and ink it and put your paper on it. If you have it in your case, you can just ink it up like this and use it this way. And I don't need a real deep image, so this is how I'm going to do it. Now, I only need half of this, so I'm just going to lay it down, and hopefully I get it the right way. Let me just look at my card, because we want to make sure that we're, yep, okay. Hold on, this way, okay. Just make sure you got the front. I'm just going to ink that up a little bit. And you see a little bit of it here didn't come out, but I'm going to be cutting that. And if you really want to, you can just grab a little bit more color here. But it's an antique dresser, so I don't really need that. Okay. Then what you're going to do is, now it makes the scores a little harder to see, but you're going to take that one. And this is where I said you might need your little paper, your little snips, if you didn't cut it all the way down. Just take your scissors in there and snip just a teeny bit. You're going to fold that, and just fold those. All right, so you've got the first fold here, you're folding up. The next fold here, you're folding down. And then these two go this way. There you go. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Suzanne says she loves my Did You Know series. I do those when I think of a quick thing that I've been doing for a while, and maybe it'll help you out. Maybe you already know it, but I'm glad you like that. Okay, now you want to burnish this really well, okay, with your bone folder, because that's what's going to make it. And I don't care if that's the back of the card, so we don't really care. People are going to love this card no matter what. And you see how great that stands up. Burnish it really well, okay? Now, let me close this up. You can use any punch that has a decorative edge to it that's going to look like dresser legs. I'm going to bring that in on this side, the longer side, if that makes sense here. So I said once you get the measurements, just rewatch the video. I'm going to bring that in halfway, I'm going to punch that, and there you have the dresser legs. If you wanted to have more dresser legs, you could actually do it again over here, but I didn't do that. Okay. Now, I also have the 3 dresser drawers, so let me bring in my Crackle Paint again. And I probably have enough ink on here. Let's just see. A little light. So let's just ink it up again. And let me grab my... Just do a little bit in the middle. 1, 2, and 3. You can use a piece of computer paper or anything else to do that over the side, which I should have done because then I wouldn't have gotten it all over my fingers, but do as I say, not as I do. Okay, and there's my dresser drawers. Bring this back in. Now, for the pieces on the inside, or the back of the mirror. Okay, back of the mirror, this is 2.5 by 2 3/4. This is going to go back here. So let's put that on there now. And even if you cut that a little long, you can always fit it back there. I like to make sure that I have a little edge. And if it's easier, just open it up. Lay it right there. For the mirror, it's 2 1/4 by 2.5, which is just a tad bit. It's like cooking, just a pinch. It's a tad smaller than that part. Oh, thanks, Jenny. And we're just going to put that in there. So there's the mirror. Now, what I like to do is I don't like to put the handles or the poles on the drawer until I get it on the card so I can line it up, because I'm really bad at putting things on straight. I will be the first person to admit that, okay? Let me just grab my dimensionals over here. So for these, I'm going to use the large dimensionals. I'm just going to put, because I want those to be popped out a little bit. And remember, the still shots will be up later. And you can make these, did I tell you the drawers? I don't think I told you the drawer size. They are 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. And you can make them larger and put 2 on. You can make them smaller, like Angie said, and put 4. Okay, I usually use 3. The original card I did years ago, I did 2. So I'm just going to put 1, 2, and 3. There's my drawers. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in my metallic pearls, and you'll see again when I bring the other ones in, I used white pearls, I used the silver, I used the gold, and my original card I used the candy dots. If you've been with us for a while, you know we used to have candy dots. So let's just go ahead and put some dresser pulls on there. Again, it doesn't have to be a baby card. Once you know how to do the card, you can do it with anything. You can do a nice masculine card with our Geared Up set. That would be cool. Okay, so there we have the dresser pulls. Now I've already done the bear and all that, because I mean, you don't want to sit here and watch me stamp all day. Well, I would love it, but I have to get to work, so. All right, so let me bring in what I did. So here's my baby bear. And she's going to go right here. For this, I'm not going to use a dimensional. I want her to lay flat. You want to make sure that you get her in far enough so that she's not sticking out, so she fits in the envelope. And yes, this does fit in one of our regular envelopes. Here's her bow that I already stamped. And again, this is from the Baby Bear set. I'm going to take a dimensional on that, but now I'm using the mini dimensionals. This is a good time to stock up on things like your dimensionals, your tear tape, your refills on your snail, because then you can get your celebration items free. So there's her little bow. Now let's see, what else do we have here that I want to do? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, I love my blends, but you can use markers, you can use your watercolor pencils. So we're going to go ahead and take the pineapple punch with the little bottle, and I'm just going to make this all yellow. Okay. Again, I'm going to take a mini dimensional. Oh, thanks, Karen. Yeah, it's a little antique dresser. One, but I thought that was a little too, might be a little too bold looking for the baby dresser. Put that little bottle in the bear's hand. Okay, and I have my little bear cap. You could actually put this right on the little bear if you wanted to, but I'm going to put it in the drawer, like it's sticking out of the drawer. If you remember having little babies around, you were grabbing things out of the drawer left and right. Okay, so I'm just going to put some dark there. This is my crumb cake. Little cute little caps. And just bring in some of the light crumb cake. And then we all remember the baby shower days when you got everything yellow and green, unless you knew what you were having. So I'm using mint macaron here. Or, I'm sorry, seafoam. Cute baby color. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put some snail, or actually I'm using my fast fuse because I have a lot left. And I'm just going to put a little in the front and slide that right into the bottom drawer. And then the same thing with the baby bear hat, just a little bit on the corner. And this one I think I'll just put right up here. No, you know what? I'm going to put right there. Okay, now for the stamping. And did I bring my, yeah, I did. Okay, so here's my stamps. And let's see what I want to use for the inside. Didn't take any of these out, so let's see. I think I'm going to use It's a Girl for this one. So let me just take out It's a Girl. You can see I didn't use all the stamps in this set yet. Ah, that's true, Jennifer. Okay, so let me just take this off. I don't have my sticker on there yet, so I have to be real careful that I look at what I'm doing. I'm just going to grab this. We'll grab the Blushing Bride. And I already have, let's see, I have these little pieces that I keep over here. When I cut my paper, you always have these strips left. I always keep my strips because they match up perfect for sayings like this. It's a girl. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide where I want this. Maybe just sticking out right there. So this is going to be a very short, just going to put that right there. I can put that right there. So I'm just going to snail a little of that down. Whoop. Forgot to do my little twist it there. Put that on the top one. Now for the inside piece, you can do one of two things, okay? You can actually make this a bigger piece, and if you don't mind having the color, whatever your inside color is, this is very vanilla, that looks fine, okay? I push it up a little bit so the crumb cake shows through. And this piece right here is 3 by 5 1/4. And the saying I'm going to use again in the Blushing Bride. And the saying, that's why I used both sets, is from Sweet Baby. So the bear is from the Baby Bear, and the sayings are from Sweet Baby. And of course the little doodads are from Sweet Baby. Now, I didn't put the label on there either, but I did put it on the right side. That's always a good thing. And then I'm just going to snail that down. And then I'm just going to put this right inside here. And then what I did was, for the inside, take that little Baby Bear cap. Because you know I like to do the inside of my cards too. Ink that up in the Blushing Bride. Right there. Ink it off one more time. And put it right over. And you just get a very, very subtle image back there. That's all there is to it, to making a baby dresser card or a dresser card. So I'm going to bring in the cards again to show you. Remember, you can do this with any stamp set. For a masculine card, you can use the all geared up set. For, I mean, anything. You can put little things in front of the mirror. So this is one of the baby cards. This was the other one that I had done. Oh, I almost forgot. For his eyes, the bear's eyes, I used our fauceted dots. If you bring those in, and they have black ones, and they have the Blackberry Bliss on there. I like to put I like his little eyes to shine a little bit. I don't know, that might scare a baby. What do you think? Okay, let's put that one right there. I like having the little eyes stick out. So there you go. Let me bring those up close. Thanks, Karen. We'll be doing this one in class. Not sure when. Maybe in June. June is for babies and brides. Thanks, Gail. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Maureen. Again, I'll be putting these together with the still shots shortly. Here's the simple stamping ones. And here's my oldie. This is where I got the idea from when I don't even know what year this was. If you have that framelit, well, actually it wasn't even a framelit. They were Big Z dies. Okay, so let me switch the camera. Hi! Okay, so I wanted to flip the camera so I could show you these again. This was my oldie from years ago. Thanks, Valerie. And here's the two simple stamping ones. I always forget which side the camera's going on, but I will put those up. And of course, this is the way it's going to stand. Okay, and we have the blue one. One I just did. And something for baby. So again, I hope you enjoyed my video today. I did want to tell you I have a class on Sunday. Hopefully the weather holds out. I will not be on Facebook on Sunday. Okay, not when I have my classes, which I do usually twice a month. But I'll be back here next Friday morning for Facebook Friday. And don't forget to check out my Did You Know series. I pop on YouTube all the time with different times with those. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great weekend. Don't forget to keep sharing my videos, leaving me comments, also on YouTube, so I can send some happy mail out for the month of my anniversary with Stampin' Up. And right now I'm going to be giving away, from everybody that did that on Sunday, this stamp set, Warm Hearted. Okay, so give me one moment. I have to move out of the camera view so I can do this on my laptop. And drum roll, the winner of this stamp set for sharing and commenting on my videos is Lee King Boyle. Lee, congratulations. You won this stamp set. I don't need your address. I haven't. I'll be getting that out sometime this weekend. Enjoy your weekend, stampers. See you back here next week. Bye. Happy stamping.